Vamos.
Oh, that's embarrassing. What's poppin', Twitch? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Work on This Shopify application. Oh, that's not gonna work. Now it'll work. Today we're gonna try and get some of the actual pixel function down. So hopefully, we'll be able to achieve what we're attempting to achieve here. This is the big piece of the pie, really. We're gonna have to probably figure out exactly how to implement this, but this is really the big piece of it all. Ultimately, we have the codes being saved in the database. Now we have to, once the code is in the database, go to the next step, which we can add, which I thought about this morning already. So when we add right here in our action, where we have this function where we create the code in the database, we can then go into another function which we can define that will create the pixel based on that code, if that makes sense. So the pixel, thanks for the follow, Mafia716, I appreciate you. Yeah, so the code that was implemented here will show up in our database, and we need to be able to pull that database code and push it into a pixel, which is the next steps. We're gonna have to, the way I think about it is this function's probably gonna it's gonna read from the database, given the ID of the code we just created or pushed in, read the code portion of the database, and then use that in a GraphQL query, or use that to create a new file, which is going to be our pixel, right? I think. So it's going to create a new extension. And that's the big question mark too, is like, can we create new extensions within the code itself? We'll have to find out. I'm not 100% sure. If not, we can open up our already created extension and add in registrations based on that database code. And then once that's created, then we'll shoot off a GraphQL query to our Shopify application and at that stage, it should inject to the code where we want it inside of Shopify, all things considered. I think when we add custom code, so if I add dummy code, we can kind of see it escapes. I think some of this in the database. Oh, let's go ahead and run our Prisma database. I think it escapes our code, so we're gonna have to handle that. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. So it escapes our code, so we're gonna have to handle reading the escaped code correctly. Maybe it doesn't look like I did it here. It did it with certain characters, so we're gonna have to make sure it injects it properly without the escape, which I think we can just do by. I think this is something we can do with Node without having to worry about that. And yeah, I think that's basically it. So let's go ahead and start defining our next function. And I'm not going to create a component for it, but I will create a custom function for it inside our app.index. And if anyone's on TikTok and you guys want to see the code, if you guys are interested, you can jump over to Twitch, and we do have the code and everything up on screen if you want to follow along. Oh, I don't know if you're interested in that at all. But for the most part, let's go ahead and take, this is our extension in our pixel index, and this is our app index. So in here, we can just put it right below the action. So right here, we're gonna do, so once we create the database, await database create, we kind of want to do like if it's successful, which it probably, I mean, it's gonna be successful unless there's errors, right? But we'll have to figure that part out. Here's where we want to call our, I mean, it will definitely be an await activate code snippet, we can call it, and we can pass in nothing. Oh, we'll pass in something. I mean, we could pass in, well, we don't know. We could also make name a unique and use the name, because we don't have access to the ID right here. All right, let's just pass in custom form data.name for now, and we'll use that, and then we'll figure it out later. So activate code snippet, and we're passing in the name of the code snippet, so we give it a name. And then we're gonna go ahead and define that function. So we say function activate code snippet with code name, which is funny. We'll just do a simple function. Now this is where we're gonna want to do a couple things. I think we have access. Let me make sure we don't, with our form, with our database. Yeah, we import that outside. We import it up here. So we do have access to that. Actually, so yeah, but I wonder if I have to make this private. Let's find out. So you can't call find one, and then you gotta do like where. Yeah, let me just look at the reference for that real quick. Find unique where, this is the syntax, name is code name. So it'll find one, I guess find unique or find first. Either find unique should work. And we're gonna await this, and then let's just do consts our code to activate equals that, and then let's just log that. Now this is gonna run inside, this is a function that we're calling from inside the, so this is gonna be interesting. So this is a function that we're calling from inside the action. So I wonder if it's running, I think it's gonna run on the server, because it's called from within the action, but it's defined outside the action, which it should run on the server in that case. What's up, Sarah666? What's poppin'? Happy Saturday. I like your profile picture. So yeah, so this should run on the server, not the clients, because we can't access DB outside of the server because it's a server side. So if this is a problem, it will tell us, and it'll actually like not let us do it real quick, but we'll see. All right, so that should run when we add a custom code snippet, because we have it here, and then we have it here, and then let's just do a return true for now. So we're returning something. Let's go to add a custom code. Let's call it code 1. We're gonna do it at checkout start. Let's just say it's a script alert hi. Right, something like that. We go to add custom code. Now we got code 1, and if everything is correct, then we should have right here invalid Prisma code snippet find unique invocation. Oh, maybe there's more to find unique. Hold on, I think we just called it wrong. Let's see what find unique. Thanks. What's going on during this beautiful Saturday? Well, this morning I already hit the gym. Rode around on my motorcycle for a bit because it's a beautiful day. So I was riding around doing some wheelies, and now I'm back and I'm working on a Shopify app that I've been working on. This is part 5, so day 5 of working on this Shopify application, which will be cool. Like whatever I just did to my tongue. All right, find unique. So I'll bring this over here so you can see it too. Find unique query lets you retrieve a single database record by ID or by a unique attribute. Replaced find one. Okay, so find unique is now find one. Where find unique where ID. Oh, do I have? It is name, right? Name. It is name. Do we have to stringify code name? Code name. Let's make sure code name is what we want it to be first. And it did look like it ran on the server, so that should be fine. Let's see, but let's make sure code name is code 1, which is what we want. Do you see the? Oh man, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, everyone be safe. Love everybody. I like your earring. Thank you, Sava. Thank you. It's my get out of jail free card. Wheelies. Okay, show off. JK. Wheelies. That's one of the best parts about having a motorcycle. Like, it's only a 300, so it's not crazy fast for a motorcycle. So one of the best parts of it is that I can do wheelies, and it's a beautiful day for it too. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna upgrade eventually soon, so that's the goal at least. Oh yeah, so you can see right here, start custom code. Code 1 is what it's logging, so it is the right thing. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. So where name is code name. All right, let me try it one more time and read that error again, because that was something interesting. It doesn't really matter what I put here. I don't have to type that out the entire time. I just for like general sake. Oh, I didn't save it, so I don't think it changed. Sorry. Show the coolest thing closest to you right now, quick. Look at this really cool shell I found. It looks like a skeleton. You guys like that? I think it's pretty cool. Skeleton shell. Lily, please teach me how to drive a stick shift so I can get a bike. How to? Where? Yeah, you gotta have the basics down first. I can teach you. Let me know when you're ever in Gainesville, Florida, and I'll teach you. Alright, so it's still getting the invalid prism find unique invocation. Maybe am I using the wrong like bracketing system or something? No. Find unique where? Do I have to put a comma here? That would be crazy. I don't think so. It might want this as like. No, I don't gotta do that. Does it want this? I don't know. It's definitely a string too. Let's try one more time with the comma just to rule that out. I can't imagine that's the wrong thing, but yo, hook me up with a job. I do IT to your code. What type of IT work do you do? Like server management, or do you do like networking? So argument where of type code snippet where unique input needs at least one of ID arguments. Available options. It's saying it needs an ID option? That's weird. I want to see what this is real quick. Because it doesn't, I don't think I need an ID. So it's weird that it would tell me I need to have an ID option. I can do find first too. I could just switch it to find first. Where? Let's try find first. Because I mean, let's just do find first. Let's try that. Hold on. Wait, so you playing a game or else we lost? Sorry. No, yeah. So I'm a developer. So I'm currently coding and working on a Shopify app. If you can see this. So I'm coding right now. But yeah, if you're interested in coding, you can definitely go to Twitch, and we're over on Twitch, and I'm showing it all. Showing it all over on Twitch now. Love your hairstyle. Ooh, smart guy. Thank you so much, Will Marry. I will marry you. Benjamin, I run around the office plugging. Well, I don't have an office. I work from home. Or at least I work from anywhere with a Wi-Fi connection. But, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any hardware problems at the moment. I don't have any networking issues. Sorry, bro. How old are you? How old do I look? Let's play the guessing game. So, okay, so to explain why this wasn't working, find unique only works for unique values in our schema database, right? So, like, we have ID, which is a unique ID, which is what this @ID means, but name isn't a unique ID. So, that's why we're saying. So, it needs to find unique. That's what it means, find unique. Not what we thought it meant, just find a unique values. I think find first is what we want. So, let's go ahead and try this again. Peha. What's Peha mean? 33? No, a little bit younger. What's Peha mean? I can't speak Spanish. 33. You're close-ish. You're close. You're close. You're close. Word. So now, okay. So now you see code to activate. This is what we're getting here in code to activate. Now we're getting an object with our ID, name, location, everything. So that's perfect. So once we have that here, which is what we do now have, and it's running on the server, which is equally important, we need to go ahead and find out a way to pull this code and this location, and in this file, create a function like this, analytics.subscribe. We want this to be location, event, and we want this to be code. Does that make sense? And then if we can do that successfully and then shoot off our GraphQL query, theoretically, we'd have a functioning opportunity. 27? I'm 29. So you're right in the middle. 2 up, 4 down. 29. Almost 30. Not almost 30. Depends what you mean almost. I'm less than a year away from 30, which is basically almost 30 in my book. But no, 29. My head going crazy right now. And I think everything I just said is extremely doable. So we might have to import like an FS file function or something, but this is kind of what we need to inject. Code injection is the only type of injection. Smart guy and cute hair and 29. How old are y'all? I know, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. I got a couple bleach spots right now too. Not the same spot though. What spot? Are you gonna snap me? You gonna tell me? So I need to use FS, which is what I thought I need to use. I'm 24. That's a good age too. Thanks for the likes, Anthony Souza. Why is Souza such a? That name is familiar to me. Is there a baseball player named Souza? Maybe I'm thinking Sosa. These love Sosa. You know what I mean? I could be wrong though. All right, import fs equals required. We can't even do a require statement. Let's battle. You want to battle? Sure, let's battle, bro. I don't battle usually, but we can do it because you asked nightly and your name was recommended. How do we do it? What's up, bro? I can't even hear you. Can y'all hear him? What's up, Anthony Sosa? No, for real. You can add me on Snap. It's Chris Likes Code. You can find me anywhere online with Chris Likes Code. It's my website. It's my Snap. It's my Instagram. It's everything. So.
What you doing? What you about to do?
Right now, working on a Shopify app. What are you doing?
I'm on Fall Guys.
Where? I thought I heard some sports in the background.
You follow March Madness?
Nah, I don't. I don't watch it. The only thing I really watch occasionally, like, is UFC fighting.
You fuck with Sean O'Malley?
Bro, I fuck with Sean O'Malley, yes.
Type shit.
Of course.
That's valid.
You want to battle? How do we even do that? I gotta, like, set it up. Or you just...
How we run the battle?
I don't know. I think you gotta leave. I don't know how it works, to be honest. Right now, I think we're just chatting. Guys, what do we do? I don't know. Guys, how do we battle? I don't know. I genuinely have no freaking idea. It's just requests. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you added me? Alright, word. Maybe I'll check later. You bitches love Sosa. I don't know how to battle. I don't have a button for battle either on the bottom. Maybe we can't. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Alright. So we gotta use FS, but we're gonna import it differently this time. Equals require FS. Which I think promises. So we basically want to create, this is a Node.js file system manager or module that allows us to edit files using promises when we do .promises, which is a much better way of handling. Promises are phenomenal. If you don't know what promises are, dive into it in JavaScript. Love. Okay, maybe I check. I love girls who roll their eyes at me, not gonna lie. Love. Guys, I don't know how to battle. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sosa. I know some of y'all are watching sports right now, right? Y'all got March Madness underway. All right, so now in our function down here, we have our code to activate, right? We have the information and data right here, which is what we need. Let's just keep that so I don't forget what it is. We want to do an await fs.append file, and we're gonna get our my pixel. Let's see if we can get all the way down there from where we are at. Jesus Christ. How do I get... I don't even know if we can access... So we're an app. I don't know if app can open extensions. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. So extensions. App and extensions, right? So in app, we are in app.index, which is routes. So we need to go up. We need to go up to app. We need to go up to the base file. Hold on, I bet I can just copy this. Hold on. Copy path. I'm gonna paste it over here real quick so I don't dox my entire. This is the path. Bro's eyes. I love a sassy. No, I'm just kidding. I think this is the path that we need, but we need new text. So we gotta make some text here. So const to append text, or let's say code to append. We're gonna say this is our code to append. This is gonna be like this entire, because we're adding a whole new block of these, right? So it's literally gonna be like that. analytics. Let's get this bigger real quick. Then we need to escape some of this. Escape. Oh no, I think. Hold on. Okay, first things first, we're gonna make this a string literal because that's gonna help us. Second thing, well, I don't know what that is. Third thing, let's get the first one that's actually good, which is this. Code injection here, again. We don't need that. Oh look, a Snapchat. A snap. I wonder who that could be. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some Luda in it. Alright, so this is what we want. This is gonna be our code that we're appending to that file, which is basically just code. We're just appending code to a file with code. Checkout start is going to be a value, which is going to be our code name, right? Or code to activate. Yeah, code to activate dot location, because this is our location, right? This is where we're saying in the code checkout start we want this code to run, and then here is we're going to put another string little, which is going to be our code. This might just be actually mad easy, and this could be phenomenal if this works as easy as it's about to. And so we're going to have code to append. We're going to append to this file. The question is, do we have access to it? Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. If this works as we're about to, that'd be freaking sick. It never goes this smoothly. Code to append. Plus, I guess we'll throw a new line after. No. I don't. Let's do it without it and see what happens. It's going to tell me we don't have access. You cannot access that file from this file, I bet you. Oh no, problemo. Because that'd be crazy, but I feel like it will work. Require is not defined. Okay, so we can't do a require statement inside of here. Hold on. At least as of now. Hold up, quick, right? I know, word. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right, we're using the ES module, so we can't use require inside of ESM modules. So we need to integrate with Shopify. Carry your command requires service ES module import syntax. Convert your common.js require statements to ESM module import syntax. Yeah, can we just do import fs from fs promises? Or we can do import read file, write file from fs promises. So and then I think that's what we want. And then we have to invoke it a little bit differently. Quick, right? Me knowing nothing about coding, quick, right? Does it sound like I'm speaking a different language? That's what I want to know. Everyone always tells me that. But we can just import fs also from fs promises, and that might be fine. Ooh, does it like that? That might work. All right, hold on. All right, so if all interesting things aside, and it's gonna append it down here though, I bet. It's gonna put it below these brackets. It's gonna put it like all the way down here, which is not gonna be good for us. Yeah, let's try anyways. All right, so let's just review this. So we're activating our code snippet after we add it to our database. We're gonna get it from the database. It sounds like the Matrix. Respect. Evan always tells me that, like, oh, you're speaking a different language. I'm like, and then they ask me things about basketball, and I'm like, ah, I'm sorry, I have no idea. And then they get mad, and then I apologize. Code to activate. So we activate the code first we read it from the database, we append it to our pixel file, we inject the code and stuff, and then we append it to our pixel file, and we're still logging it. We don't have to. We're going to return true. All right, let's see how bad we break this. And then this file, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So this is code 1, checkout start, and let's actually add like a script this time, because this is kind of what pixels and stuff are going to look like in some instances. They're going to have a script tag and whatever else. Script. So this is going to be interesting, actually, because for instance, script is not, well, let's see. No such file directory. Okay, let's see how it's trying to read this crystallized code. Let me see what it actually is supposed to be. I think we're missing, I think we have to go up or down one more. Who just texted me? Dylan? Dylan? Who's Dylan? I don't know. Oh, Dylan from the gym. Oh, he's probably asking if we want to go do something fun. No. I want to code. Okay, hold on. What the heck is that? Alright. Shopify code dropper. Code dropper. Where's it reading it from? Documents, crystallized code. Code dropper. We go up one more. We're in code dropper. So we need one. Hold on, we need Shopify code. Okay, we just went up one too high, I think. Let's try again. One too high. Code 1. I saw corn. Where'd you see corn? Wait, so what's the actual end goal here? So in Shopify, basically, I saw corn. We like corn. So in Shopify, basically, we want to, thanks for the corn. Oh, thanks for the corn. Be able to inject code at certain places throughout our Shopify's system. That makes sense. Like for instance, like let's say like when someone, and the whole reason it happened, the whole point of this for me to build this was so I could add code to the checkout page, which you can't do. Like you out corn, so you get word. Respect. You give corn, you get corn. You know what I'm saying? Good old corn. I can't show this on screen. So the whole point is so I can inject code in different places throughout the Shopify site. So let's say you have like a Facebook pixel that you want to trigger on a specific page or at a specific point inside of Shopify. You can just use this app and copy and paste the code, choose where you want it to run, hit add, and it'll just do it automatically from like a simple user interface. You don't have to like go into the code base or create like it's already there. Because Shopify is big and crazy, but one thing it doesn't let you do really easily is inject code with some butter. You ever have elote? Elote is delicious. Correct. Yeah, so like, you know, like if someone's like, you ever get like a Facebook ad pixel and you have to put it on your website to track user behavior, or like a Google Analytics pixel and you got to track it to put it, you can put it on your website. This will let you put code like that wherever you want just by clicking like 3 buttons versus like having to actually go into the code and do it. And it's all inside of Shopify. So that's kind of it. All right, let's see what happens now. Oh, look it. You know what happened? So as soon as we added code to that, so as soon as we added code to the web pixel, it bundled it and it successfully built it, and then it uploaded it. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's an interesting behavior. Look it. So I put it below, which is obviously bad. If theoretically, how can we append one line? Like we wanted to put it on the second to last line. Which I'm assuming there's going to be some type of -1 operator we can add to fs append. Ass, I love you, content. Please don't die. Oh, I will one day, Ass. I'm so sorry. So will you. So will everyone you love. But that's okay. That's what makes us human. Quick types. I love that. I love that elote analogy too, bro. Oh yeah, word. With a little bit of spice, bro. Corn is good. Quick types. Are you into corn, Will Mary, with some butter? I like corn. I like corn. What am I? Okay. So we have to read the file. So a little bit differently. We have to read the file, split it into lines, and then put the new text on the second to last position. If it's empty, just push it in. Rejoin the lines and write the back to your file. All right, so we have to extend this a little bit, which is easy enough. So we have our code to append. Let's do let pixel file content equals await fs.read file, and this needs to be our path to our basically the same path. Quick touch. I only know a couple songs. Ah, word. Word. Oh, we're all talking about different types of corn. It's so funny. Corn that's in the band? I don't know anything by them. I thought we were talking about food. That's so funny. All right. Now we have to split this into lines. So basically we're gonna have an object kind of containing all the lines of that file, which will be good for us. And then we don't have to check if it's gonna be greater than 0. So we're just gonna do lines because it's gonna be greater than 0. I mean, we could add some security features to this after we get the functionality down. What's up, bro? I had an epiphany. Corn as a band, haha, yes. Oh, word. I thought we were talking about Indiana corn. And shirts are a GD prison. I had an epiphany. Street corn. Nothing better than street corn. Corn with tahini, corn with Cheetos. Cheetos? I like corn. I like elote corn. So corn with like, what is it? Paprika. And that's what we want. And then we're gonna fs. What are you doing? Alright, fs. Yeah, corn with tahini with Cheetos. Street corn. Yeah, I haven't tried it that way. You should. If you ever see like a street corn vendor, and it's like they put them on sticks and they look like they got red stuff on them, go buy some. It's delicious. I promise you. You will not. They call it like Mexican street corn too in some places. So we're basically gonna rewrite to the file the entire file. So we're like basically copying the file and then rewriting the entire file, and then rejoining the lines. So we split into lines, added a new line in the correct position, rejoin the lines, and see if that works this time. One hop this time. One hop this time. Slide to the left. Ooh, slide to the right. Ooh, crisscross. So as long as that's the last one in the file, it should be okay, theoretically. Crisscross. Had it sometimes. I've never had it with hot Cheetos. In Miami they have it like with like cheese, like I think some type of cheese, but I've never had it with hot Cheetos. I've actually never had hot Cheetos or Takis. Oh, you're Puerto Rican. I have a friend who's Puerto Rican. He's cool. I want to go to Puerto Rico. You gonna take me? All right, let's try again. I still think it's so interesting that it builds, when you add to it, it builds. Look at that, it builds the UI extension, which is crazy behavior. It looked like it worked. Look at that. So now we got it right here. So now look at, we have an analytics subscribe event on checkout start. So I wonder now in our settings, customer events, I'm gonna look at this pixel. I wonder if it automatically updates it like that. It's because this pixel is connected. So theoretically, this pixel is connected and subscribed. Now let's try. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna add this code 2, and then I'm gonna get rid of the script tag because the script tag won't work. Is it broke? Let's refresh. Never had Takis? I've never had Takis or hot Cheetos. Sending positive vibes. Hey, what's up, the shell? Look, I got shells. Look at this cool shell. Sending positive vibes to you as well. Oh no, we broke it. How do we break it? Something doesn't like something. It might also be frickin' Google Chrome cache, because it always bothers me. Yeah, he vanilla, baby. Thanks. I'm vanilla, baby. Something doesn't like something in here. And I wonder if we have multiple checkout start subscriptions in one pixel, if that'll be a problem. Probably. So we're gonna have to do some logic there too. I'm vanilla, baby. I don't choke you. But I don't know. Something doesn't want to work right now, but I'm not getting any errors anywhere. That means I blame Google Chrome. So it's cache. Let's change cache. I'm vanilla, baby. Or it might be that our pixel has script tags in the code, which is breaking it. Which could also be the case. Give me an error. Give me an error somewhere, dog. Tell me why you don't want to work. Oh, that one side. Okay. Yeah, bye. What's his name? Loves vanilla. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't know. What's it? Error. Okay. Error. Module process has been externalized for browser compatibility. Cannot invite browser external process access browser listings in client code. I feel like this. Let me get. Hold on. Let me just eat this out of here. It might just be that the code is wrong, so it doesn't like it. Go ahead and build your pixel again. Let me refresh this page. That's the only thing that changed was that line of code. Unless we have something else doing something else that we don't want. I'll survive, but thanks for taking me. What's his name? I can't remember. Bro, whose name? Oh, yeah, my name's Chris. The fuck? It's because I have two things open. What's your problem? Maybe we have to restart the browser. This is weird. See, this does it. I hate Chrome. Chrome needs to relax more often. Let's restart it. You see what's cool is our entire thing is right here, which is dope. Grease. I think they mean Jack Harlow, right? You talking about Jack Harlow? I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't. Let's try to just open these back up. Yes, Jack Harlow. He's alright, right? He's cool. We like him. To some extent. I'm vanilla, baby. What's up, honey? It's Jasmine. Jasmine. Like the fragrance. Fragrance. We can get rid of this additional page, but we'll do that in a second. We don't need it. What is breaking? Alright, we're back. Oh, what is breaking? Whatever that process thing is, but that has nothing. It's a Vite external Cloudflare problem. Module process was externalized for browser compatibility. Cannot access process listeners in client code. See this guide. Okay. Module externalized for browser. When you use a Node.js module in the browser, Vite will output the following warning. FS has been externalized for browser compatibility. Oh, interesting. It's a problem with our FS because we're importing FS into. Right. Okay. Because it's in the client. Because that's in the client. I see. So that's part of the issue too now. Cool. You can't have FS in the client. And then imported listeners here. We didn't do that. It did that. This is because Invite does not automatically polyfill Node.js modules. How are you? I'm doing good. We're just working on the Shopify app. Had a good shower. How are you? How are you doing? We recommend avoiding Node.js modules for browser code to reduce the bundle size, although you can add polyfills manually. If the module is imported from a third-party library that's meant to happen, it's advised to report the issue to respective library. Alright, we need to figure out... It's actually, so it's because we're importing the FS module. That song is in my lower bracket for banging songs. What's in your upper bracket? That's the real question. I'm vanilla, baby. Yeah, that's horrible. Could you imagine? Jack Harlow would be bad for that. No offense. No offense, Jack Harlow. Maybe some... Are we able to recommend songs? So, not on this stream, because I'm playing copyright-free music through chill hip-hop, because I'm also streaming, so if I can't put songs on, or else I can get DMCA'd, which isn't that a big deal, because I just not like, but it is a little bit, so we just won't worry about it. But I can pull it up, it depends. What's the song? So we're trying to use the Node.fs file system module within a context that's executed in the browser, which is everything. It's a server-side module. Right, can I import FS inside the action? I've never imported something. You should ensure that any code using FS is not imported or called in part to your application or in the browser. In Remix, any file operation should be performed in loaders or actions. To modify a file. I don't know if I can import a module specifically into one function though. You just finished showering as well? Word. Respect. I need to charge my other phone. I'm vanilla, baby. Make sure y'all drink water today and hit the gym. Guess we could. Let's try. Let's see what we can do. So I think in here we could say, let's see if it works. Const fs equals await import. We can dynamically import fs into our action because this action happens not on the browser but in the server, just as our loader does. Shopify, do you like that? I think you do. You're already giving us better things. Let's see what happens. Dear Shopify, are you happy with my dynamic import? I think you are. Look at that. Well, let's see if we hit a button if it works. It doesn't work. So maybe you're not happy. This in process is being externalized now. Oh, because it's importing process. I didn't do that. I don't know who. Oh, bruh. You know what actually happened? Hold on. I bet you I can undo all this. Because we're not even using it. But listeners, I think I accidentally was typing in like something like, I don't even know, and I think it auto imported that based on what I was typing, that import statement, which that wasn't even supposed to be there. I guess it's cleaning team culture out for me. New body scrub slaps. You got your coffee body scrub, right? Dove body wash is the way to go. Respect. I like Old Spice. It smells good. I also use Method. I think that's what it's called. Anything like cider, not cidery, or but like wood flavored. 10 out of 10. Or wood scented. All right, there we go. All right, so that was the problem the whole time. It wasn't even the FS import because we're only calling FS inside our action statement, so it should be fine. But whatever that was doing was trying to import process or listeners from process, but we can't access process inside of our client. So we just had to remove that. It shouldn't even been there to begin with. So, you know what I'm saying? Bada bing, bada boom. Yo, what's good, bro? Word. What's up, bro? Grazie.
Got a piece of sheet of paper?
Yeah. It's to fix my brakes. To fix my brakes, huh?
Oh, is it? It's a sensor?
It's not. It's just. I don't even need a sensor. I just
What is
need
this,
a silicone piece, like a piece of rubber.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like the piece that literally presses the button.
Still need the cards on there, huh?
Huh?
Still need the
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
It's on there
Weird. Okay.
right now.
Respect. All right. I'm working on this. Are you gonna be here for a bit?
Yeah.
Weird. All right. We'll do it sometime soon. I appreciate it. Yeah. Made coffee body scrubs last week. That's what's up. Blue chamomile. Chamomile smells good. New rec. New rec what? So my cars has a brake lights, and so if you don't know this, when you press your brake lights, when you press your brakes, the odds are your car has a switch, basically a button that it presses and unpresses when you press it. That's a crazy step, man. Oh, new recommendation for song. I would say you got like Post Malone. Anyways, and so on your brakes, there's a little piece that presses a button, and then when that button's unpressed, your brake lights turn on. And then when you aren't pressing the brakes, it presses the button, and your brake lights turn on. Mine was broken, and it's basically like this piece. Shout out to what this looks like. But so this piece basically goes into a metal piece like that, and then it presses the button when the brakes aren't clicked, and then it doesn't press it like that. You know what I'm saying? But this piece broke on mine, so it couldn't press the button. I can't find the unbrakes, so I gotta see if these fit. I think they will. I think they should be fine. All right, let's try this again. What were we about to do? Oh, we were gonna check it. So we're gonna do an alert high. We're gonna hit add custom code. It's gonna build our UI pixel for us. And then in our pixel now, we have a subscribe at checkout for an alert high. So we can actually see if this is gonna run. I don't know if it will. It might automatically go. I'm not 100% sure. But let's go to here. Let's go to our catalog. Let's add it to our cart. We're doing a weird little glitch up there. Let's check out. We did not get an alert. Let's try a console log. I think we do have to push that GraphQL statement still. Actually, and then we also have to manage the deletion of this on. That is actually, we have to manage the deletion of it also. That's a big piece, but we'll handle that later. What, maybe, I don't know. There's another homie in the room. Say press one more time. Yeah, that's my roomie. He's cool. All right, code one, console.log. Because I think there's some things that don't work. Anyways, so now we have analytics, subscribe, checkout, start, console.log. Now let's go to back here. Let's go to our checkout.start. So checkout starts. Oh, let's actually first off make sure that's the right subscription, because that might just not even be the right subscription. Shopify.start might be the wrong subscription. Where is... standard events. Checkout started. See, that's where was I gonna look again. All right, so let's switch that over in here then, just so we have it. And then actually, we're gonna try the alert again. I should here too. we have checkout started. Let's try the alert again, actually. Let's just see, you know, I don't know. Now I pushed it into our pixel. Let's get rid of that. And now let's go to our Shopify thing. Let's trigger that and see if it works. We still want yours because I think your cutest is worse. Respect. Thank you so much. Thanks for the corn, Jasmine. I'll get all the corn. All right. Check out. That should have been. Oh no, this is the cart. Check out. Alert! 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 No alert. Let's try console.log. I think we still have to hit. I think we still just have to execute the GraphQL code, even though it builds it. I don't think it technically updates it. And let's see if we see a console. No. Oof, big oof. Let's clear cache just to make sure. No. Yes, Mike. I don't think it technically. It builds it over here. It bundles it and it builds it, but it doesn't push it back into the store. And we had to do that when we were building the pixel out. So let's go back to those docs real quick and see how we can do that. Don't forget about me. I'll never forget about you. Especially you're in Snap. That's where I don't forget about you. Dissent. The representative from Bureau Delegation asserts their dissent. What was that statement? What was that statement, bro? Thanks for the rose, Jasmine. If you invite representation for my constituents, Latin of GF and dog agreed on the. What are you talking about? That's smarter than my brain. It allows it to work. Alright, build. Give me back to the build. So we run generate extension, which is what we basically have here. Right, this is what this built. We have an index, Shopify extension toml, our toml file, which is extension, Shopify extension toml, which is this. So we have a web pixel, which we can actually change this. We're gonna call the code dropper pixel because that's what we need to do. It's a string. We have an internal ID, which we don't necessarily need, but we can do that. I mean, nah, fuck it, whatever. So we have a subscribe. This is on our. This is our index. So this is our subscribe, our register function. Register function, and you can do a lot inside here. But we're just subscribing. That's already done. Activate a web pixel extension, but like respectfully. I'm still here, Shop TikTok. You're gonna go dance tonight. That's cool. What are you gonna go dance? What type of dancing? But like respectfully. I understand my dissent. I appreciate it as long as you accept it. Hey, someone said they added me and they didn't add me. Someone said they might have added me, but Sarah, I don't think you actually added me. Am I wrong? I think you're wrong. Or are you wrong? Or am I wrong? Who's wrong? I'm wrong. You're wrong. We're all wrong. For I wrong. Or maybe it's just, you know what, it might just be my phone, I don't know. Sarah be lying. Facts. Oh, so we have to execute a mutation. So we have to figure out how to execute a mutation in here. So activate code triplet. We just do activate pixel mutation, which is going to mutate it. Is mutation just, can I just call, it's GraphQL. Teano and Kumbaya, what is that? I don't know what that is. Is that the type of dance? Kumbaya. Coomers. And the following is end by a file. Right. Alright, we need to now. To activate a web pixel extension, you must create a web pixel on the store where you install your app. You can do this by using the web pixel create mutation. When the mutation is called, Shopify validates against the settings definition you defined in the TOML. If the call doesn't match the scheme you defined, then the mutation will fail. Or, no, we already done this. I think that's fine. We've already done this. This is how you get it activated. We'd have to run the mutation on first install. I wonder if there's like of the app, but I don't think we have to do it. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff like that. Like if we launch it in a public, where we're gonna have to like make sure like if it's there installing it, it actually does all everything. Okay, yes, send me the link. Link to me. Link it to me. If you develop server settings, optional if you need to update your extension code, such as change the settings. Okay. We don't need to update that. All right, let me see. Let me see if this does it. If this happens, I don't know if we can run this from inside. Can we run a npm app deploy from inside of the app? Match to an existing extension. Yes, release this new version. Okay, so now it should be updated with this subscribe in it. So let's see if we're logging. We canceled the server. Let's run the server. I will send it to me. Send it to a snap. I'll listen to it later when I'm off stream, so I can actually listen to it, because I can't play it right now because it'll go through. Or maybe not can't, but I'm kind of focused in right now and I have some stuff going, so my brain is moving quickly. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Okay, now let's check the checkout again. Let's see if we get our console thing that our pixel should be running on checkout start. Yep, look at hi. Woo! I wonder if that was there the whole time. Let's find out. If we delete it like this, it'll build it. Let's see if it changes. No. I think we just hit a massive roadblock. Thanks for the heart pops, Jasmine. Let me see. We might have just found a really big roadblock. Hold on. Of course, we love dresses. Dresses are definitely the move all the time. Oof. This is a big oof. Big oof. Oof. Ooh. Oh, Sarah didn't lie. Now she's there. Sarah's got a high snap count. This camera quality is so bad on this phone. camera quality so bad. Bug snag loaded. Okay. I mean, maybe it just can never be a public app. I mean, it's good as a private app. If you could run it as if you can run it for a client, this is a good app because it allows for some better configuration. But as a public app, it might not work, which is unfortunate. Send me pics of the dresses, Jasmine. I want to choose. Don't allow. Because if I have to deploy the app every time, we make a change to a pixel, it's not going to work. Because if the user makes a change to a pixel, they can't deploy the app. The only thought I'm having right now is maybe I can, if I can get access to the events outside of pixels and maybe just from within the app code. But even then, because maybe it's deploying even when we make changes to the app code, like maybe it's actually deploying and it's just like not telling us. It's like hot deploying, which it might be doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Web Pixels API. So let's get out of that. Alright, let me look at this. Hold on. What was that? Star Scream. I look. I'm just out of here to put it in. I like the second one. I like the black one. Big fan. Black's my favorite color. Just fooling around. It was a quote from Harlem Nights. Oh, weird. I didn't know that. I don't know what that is. Harlem Nights, is that a show? Is that a movie? Yo no sé. Yo no sé mañana. Let's dive into this for a second. I like the gray one. The black one has the... Wait, no. I like the black one. With the flowers. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and Red Fox, among others, were. I have to check it out. Harlem Nights. I've definitely heard the name before. I just did not know the quote. Let me read it again. It's a crazy quote. It's a very specific quote. Pulling my eyeballs down. You Missing Context is all, but yeah, I recommend watching it. Not for the young, I suppose. Oh, where? I am no longer a youngling, so I will check it out. Next movie, I'll maybe look at that. I got a list of things and movies I gotta watch. Ah, word. Respect. Oh, in case I have kids? Nope, no kids. No kids. Single as a Pringle. 29-year-old. Later, Starscream. Enjoy your evening. Or afternoon. Cool. Yeah. Thank you. Sounds good. What time is it for you? It's still so early. You have like, I feel like it's like 5 hours until it gets dark. 4 hours, 3 hours. I need to learn about deployments of Shopify apps. It's 3:28 p.m. Word? Yeah. Okay, it's still so early. What time are you going out? I need to go deal with my car. I also got stuff to do. Change the oil on my motorcycle, which I gotta do. Which I might do too. Oh, but I need an oil pan, which I don't have. But I'm gonna go get one. Maybe I'll do that today too. See. Docker file in here. I love Docker files. Nice. Should be dry by then, right? Like an hour. So apps created using Shopify CLI use environment variables configured for configuration. During local deployment, Shopify CLI provides environment variables directly to the environment. However, to deploy your app, you need to retrieve these variables for your app so you can set them in a later step. So navigate to your app, npm run Shopify app environment show. Take note of the scope Shopify API key and Shopify. You need to set the values in your hosted app. After you create the hosted app, you need to configure it by setting environment variables. You need to set the environment variables that you retrieved and additional variables specific to your app and hosting environment. So you need to set the port, the Shopify app URL. Must include HTTPS. So it needs to be HTTPS secured, so it needs a domain name. Which is crazy. But that's alright. The app's environment variables are only for PHP apps. It must be set to production. Nope, no PHP app. The app's access scope retrieved using Shopify CLI. Right, the client ID of the app and the API secret. Okay. I think we might use Heroku. We'll see. We shall see. Git push Heroku. Interesting. Very interesting. Distribution method. Interesting. What if we do it dynamically? I think that's what we need to do. So in our, I think that's what we need to do. Am I smart now? So instead of appending directly to this file, this should pull. Oh my gosh. Can this read our database? Guys, big ups to the mandem if we figure this out. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some Luda in it. Can we import DB server into our Pixel? Probably not. It's running on a client. Like, I don't think so. I don't think we can do this. I don't think it's gonna like that. Where are Shopify extensions? Let's go back since I want to read that. Big ups to the mandem. I know. I don't go out too much. I'm not gonna lie. I don't go out all that often. It's kind of a rare event. Mechanism that lets an app add features to certain defined parts of several Shopify users. Extension only apps or apps that don't have embedded app pages. Entirely of extensions. You can host extension only apps on Shopify. Oh, weird. Hold up. Wait a minute. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Leroy? Whoop, whoop. What's poppin', my dude? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good weekend. Let's try this. Do we want that in our register? I don't know if we do or not. Durr. We have it in the database. Why am I trying to inject it into the code when I can just read it from the database dynamically when the page loads? When the page loads, I can just read it from the database dynamically. There's no reason to inject the code into... Am I smart or am I smart? I'm dumb. That's what I am. I'm stupid. Whoop whoop. Guys, don't inject code when you can just read it from the database. Remember that. We're gonna have to put a lot more logic into this, but I think this is gonna work now. Problem avoided. Which means we don't have to run deploy as long as we add more stuff to the database, and the database will be run. But we're gonna have to do a huge if case statement, I think, on this. We're basically gonna have to read from the database, and then for each one of these, run the correct. But I don't know. We're gonna see how this works. I mean, I think it's the right direction, but there's a lot of logic that has to be figured out there. Because ultimately, because this will log it, but it won't, like, how is it gonna pull in this, right? So when this file loads, I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. I might be stupid again. At least it's worth a shot. Let's see. Nothing happened. Check out started. I mean, because this is in our pixel, right? This is all of our index pixel code. This is gonna fetch API code snippets, which should return products. I think I have to deploy it every time. I don't think the pixel changes like that. It'd be nice if the pixel changes, but I don't think it do. Oh, don't run deploy. What do you do until you leave, Jasmine? You just hanging out? Error 1033, Cloudflare tunnel error. I'm kind of hungry. Kind of want to play Tarkov, but I don't really actually want to play it because I'll just die all the time. So I don't want to play. So our one thing that's in here is this. So theoretically, hopefully it logs it. It gives me an error. Is there a fetch error? I don't even see it trying to fetch what I want it to fetch. While listening to Selena Quintanilla. Did I say that right? I wonder if we do. What happens if we do Is this serving? Oh no, problem. App API. It's called code snippet, right? Yeah. She was murdered. That sounds aggressive. Why did they do that to her? Restart this. Oh, it might just be.
Olives had a major run. Maraschino cherries, major run. No one had a run like mine.
Ah, that would have been nice. I just plan on staying inside and coding all day. I'm gonna code and maybe do some car stuff here in like 30 minutes. Why is that not? It's routes, API, is it not? Let me look at routes again. Did I move that entire thing? Oops. Let me look at this again. Am I not doing this correctly? True. I'm reading about remix route configurations. Maybe it needs a route FOD. Right, but what is this routes.tsx folder? Thanks for the GGs, Jasmine. GGs, GGs, GG, GG. route that is, but what is in that? I mean, do they have it here? Oh, maybe. For routes that require additional modules or assets, a folder inside the app.routes with a route table can be used. Right, okay, that's just saying the index. What if I just put this in routes and I didn't put it? What if I just put this in routes and got rid of the API? And restarted the server. So it's definitely a folder now. So we shouldn't get a 404. Okay, let's see if it works now then, because in the webhook, actually index. Gotta run a deploy. Straight from our database. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see now. Do we get a console log of this? Fetching. We got fetching, which is good. There's a problem with your fetch operation. So API code snippets. First of all, that's the wrong thing. Second of all, it's putting it. Let's do this. Right? Is it trying to go admin? I mean, I don't think. Hold on. Do we have to do the full? I'm gonna do the full. see what the fetch thing they did. I mean, I guess let's just try the freaking full. Let's just try the full thing. Are you loading or are you broken, dog? Okay, you're loading. But it's different. That's the wrong URL, bro. That's not what I'm. It's pushing an old version. Hold on, this might just need to cache bust it. That's not even the right. Almost like it's backwards way one. Hold on. Failed to fetch what? That's the right one though. I don't know. I might take a break, walk away, and come back. I'm gonna go handle some other stuff for a little bit because I've been on for like 2 hours. Jasmine, I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Have a good dance. Yeah, and I'll see you around. I'm gonna go see if I can fix my brakes and maybe go do something with my bike. But I'd have to go to the hardware store, so get an oil pan. Or maybe I'll just have a big Tupperware. I don't know. Alright guys, I'll see y'all later though. Thanks for the roses, Jasmine. Same thing for you, Twitch. I'm gonna be out for a little bit, and I'll be back later though. So, GG's, Facebook, Torvo, Twitch, Live Space, all y'all. Hope everyone's doing well. Peace. I believe you. I'll message you too. Goodbye.